Denver Christian High School here tonight. Welcome in, everybody. Lakewood, Colorado, just the south side of the Denver metro area. A hot and sunny 79 degrees. We get set for the kickoff here. The Colorado Rush coming in here at 2-1-1, 7 points, sitting on top of the Mountain Division in the USL 2 Western Conference. As they sit with those 7 points, they will bring in here tonight Real Colorado, the U-19 team that will be in here. Pro Development League. I'm Corey Lopez. Glad to have you here. Looking forward to a nice matchup here. A little soccer for you. Clock will count up, by the way. This is USL 2, and this is what we'll do. Timeout here. The kickoff is next. Real Colorado, all red kits here. They've got the white numbers. And home team Colorado Rush playing in the blues, the gray numbers, and the gray stripes on the soccer shorts here. As we are underway here from Denver Christian High School. And the Rush going right to work in the offensive third here. This is the home site, Denver Christian High School. Mary Kay Morrow had the first call here from this home site. We were in Inglewood on our premiere or debut here in 2021 in the USL 2. The Rush winners in that one. They've got 2 wins under their belt, a draw and a loss. 7 total points sitting in that Mountain Division. It's a good start to the season here. Trying to add some more against Real Colorado. Back here it comes. Snover with it, and good to see the keeper out there, Cooper Erickson, be between the posts for the Colorado Rush. And wearing the bright pink, you can't miss him. Graziano working this left side. They bring the ball over here to the near side. Stennett gives it up, and now they go over the top. Looking for Palmer down there, could not make the play. He's scooped up. It's Jake Morris. It's between the posts for Real Colorado. Morris wearing the very bright purple. Decent crowd here. A lot of folks getting here early too, as we noticed. It was nice to see. But a good-sized crowd. Could always use a little bit more, that's for sure. Cooper will send it here. Played top of the 18, Real into the offensive third here for the first time with a nice push. Players forward here. Not a cloud in the sky. It's going to be beautiful here and a little hot, playing on the unnatural surface, the sports surface out there. So it is much warmer than 79 degrees on that surface here. Breakthrough and across. Could have been an attempted goal, but well wide at that. More of a cross instead, and a goal kick coming here. Played ahead on the far side. Palmer working it. Trying to work it through. Rush still got a push here. Palmer plays ahead. Shepard's going to lay it back. Rush will take their time. Colorado Rush, tough news. As former head coach Elliot Prost, it's good news for him. We're all happy for him. Going to work with the IMG Academy. but leaving his head coaching position. So interim head coach Levi Russell is keeping track of the boys out there. But we're still going to see that attacking style that the Rush bring with them. Ian Smith lays it off and now played ahead. Rush back on the attack into the midfield and turned over. Real work their way through now. And that far side cross in and cleared out nicely. Evan Nober going his way back. This will be the first corner opportunity for Real. Glad you're here. Corey Lopez here from Denver Christian High School. An in-swinger and tipped out for the moment by Erickson and then tipped in. They say no, sir. So the dead ball, it is out of bounds. A second corner opportunity coming here as the ball was sent over the crossbar. Watch here. Nice save by Cooper Erickson as he got up, got a piece of it. That actually hit the crossbar of the field goal post. So another corner from the other side sent out. It'll be a throw in for the Rush. Nice to have replay here and be able to see all of that. All of a sudden, everybody kind of stopped, even though that ball was still bounding around and then actually put it into the back of the net. So, breathe a sigh of relief here. Rush fans, still no score. We roll into the 7th minute here. This will be a free kick opportunity coming here or a throw in once again. It'll be a throw in for the Rush on the far side. Well, the first real good push and by Real. He got 2 corners out of it. Got a shot on goal. Erickson with his first save. Rush got to push things forward here once again. Good aggressive throw into that midfield. Physical play. The official says he's seen enough. Too physical against one side, against the Rush. It'll be a free kick. And sent all the way back. Real will set up here from the near side. And work down this right side. It's Kyler Bell as it works ahead to the forward. Wagner. Played off. Rush able to get the ball back. Now can they get it out of their defensive third? They haven't gotten across the midfield here for a couple of minutes. Roll into the 7.5 minutes gone. You see the multiple lines out there. Football fields are out there. Soccer is the gold lines. So you see the center circle, you see the boundary lines, you see the penalty box, the 18, of course the goal box, the 6, and just keep an eye out for the gold lines here. You can see them well. All the glory of the sunshine here. The sun is behind us here as well, so you got to get the shadows of the press box and the stands creeping across as we move along here. 45-minute halves here, straight through. It is a continuous clock unless the official decides to stop it. The official time being kept on the field, but again, we've got a pretty good idea here. And there will be extra time. So to the far side, and a little, that's an offside. Free kick coming here for the Rush. looking to go over the top, just wasn't anything there. And judging by what was given to us when it comes to the offensive side of things, 5-1-3-1 essentially. At least running 5 along the back. One of those defenders will run up, but they do like to run 1 forward up there. The midfielders, though, they do like to run 3 in the midfield. Chipped over the top and an easy play for Morris as he comes off his line. And again, it really is a scrap of paper them giving us kind of the lineup, but again, not giving us too much. We are broadcasting for the Colorado Rush, so I don't know what I would do with if you give me a little, little 5-3-2, I don't know. They keep their shape, then away we go. Send him to the near side. A little room, Bell. Works down the side. That's Wagner that's working there. Wagner trying to work his way around, and that will be a free kick opportunity for the Rush here. Well played that time defensively. And again, the defender just staying in front of Wagner there. So he just couldn't do much of anything. So we give credit to that and drawing a foul out of it altogether. But Real again pressing forward. Sent out. It'll be a throw in for Real on the far side. Grant Bell will take the throw in for Real. Still works toward the end line. Goal kick. Could not put the foot on top of it to slow it down. 11 minutes gone here. Scoreless. One good shot on goal. Erickson made the save for the Colorado Rush. 2 corner opportunities as well for Real. The Rush, the first 3 minutes of the match, able to put a lot of pressure on, but they have been back in their defensive third most of the match here. Sent forward again. They were looking for Jake Palmer, but could not get it over the top. Real was ready for it. Rush still with it. And can go to work. Graziano gives up. Cross to the far side. Still trying to work that ball inside there. Lefty footwork. Pekovic lost it though. Here comes Real back the other way. Bell gives up. Sent here to the near side. You can see where they're going with it. They are really trying to work this right side here. Not an opening there yet. That'll be a throw in for the Rush. It's right in front of us. And when I say that, I mean literally. The press box here for Denver Christian, very nice. We are right. We have the track in front of us, and then the field is right there. There are no stand. Well, somebody could stand in front of us, but essentially that's it. And they've got a railing, and that's where the track runs by. It's one of the nicest areas to broadcast from, and that is from the midfield. They're actually down low, which is, I actually enjoy calling games that way. Wagner leaves it off here to the right side. I'd give up my throne for a picture window there. Played off. Nover sends to the middle. Ballack will send to the far side. Here comes Real once again. Grant Bell on that far side. Rush has spent a lot of time in that defensive third. 14 minutes into the match here. I'd say they've spent about 12 of the 14 in their defensive third, it feels like. And it comes, and on the run, Palmer, can he get to it? He is knocked down. The ball is sent to the side. It's going to be a throw-in for the Rush. You can see the beautiful surroundings. It's almost a park-like atmosphere here with all the moisture received here in the spring. Everything is green. This will be a corner opportunity instead as they set it up. They've got over the boundary line. This is going to be a corner. Is it going to be a short corner or not? Nope, going to send it in. Far post, and nobody's there. I don't want to say too much adrenaline. I think a miscommunication. There's supposed to be somebody coming in there from the top of the 18 to get to that. Everybody else had squeezed in. Into the 15th minute here. And again, good push by the Rush. Rialdo will have a throw in on that far side. That's going to be a free kick. As the ball slowly matriculates down the field here, they've got to clear one ball off and get another one, but the Rush taking their time. Erickson's going to send the ball back up to him and go, nope, we'll get you a ball. Same one we've been playing with. And we're back in play. Wind is blowing. You can see the Stars and Stripes coming toward us. So we are getting a little easterly breeze here. Anything that goes up in the air is going to be affected. Look out. Here comes Real. Sending the field, a little back heel. I don't think the player was ready for that. Baller able to track it down, and then it's sent to the side. It'll be a throw-in for the Rush here. Miscommunication, but that's a good push there, too. Only 3 defenders back for the Rush. Real could not get it together, though. It's an interesting thought, an interesting setup here. Real keeping the pressure on, and a quick restart. Here comes Real back the other way. Tyler Bell tried to work it down that side. Now they work to the far side. Wagner gives it up. Split the Rush defenders. Grounding ball kicked out. And a corner opportunity. The third one of the first half coming here for Real. In swinger. Nobody's there. Maybe too much on it. Maybe potentially. Into the box, headed out. Murillo had it on his feet for a moment. Now the Rush headed back the other way. Out it goes. It'll be a throw-in for the Rush on the far side. Palmer quickly gathers. And throw it back. A little more patient run here by the Rush. They try to push themselves forward. Over. Rouse tried to set it over the top once again. Boy, they're trying to get Palmer behind. It's just not happening. But another throw in the offensive third area for the Rush here. And they start to push some numbers forward. Tries to set it into a mass here, and instead offside. And Real will take it right out of that defensive third. They have not spent a lot of time back there. One really good shot on goal, one really saved by Cooper Erickson for Real. Bell now with it, stops, sends it back here. Biggers. And the Rush able to turn it right back. And they're looking for Palmer again, but they cannot get it through that stingy defense. Bell will send it back. Real will set up. Run ahead. Nice job to get his head on it was Rouse. And the rush. Get it back momentarily. Wagner now. As he tried to march his way through. Denied. There'll be a throw-in coming for Real on that far side. USL 2 soccer here. The Colorado Rush, 2-1-1. 7 points in the Mountain Division. It's a nice start to their debut season. Trying to find one here. Onside, Real. The ball over the top. Baller sends into the center. A drive, and it's blocked. Real can turn it back the other way. A little transition again, trying to send ahead to Palmer, but it's way too hard. Morris, didn't mention his name very much. Jake Morris on the other side hasn't had to make a save and barely touched the ball. Bell tries to thread the needle. Deflection, though, to stay with Real. A little pushing and shoving going on, not allowing that. Free kick opportunity for the Rush. 21 minutes in here. Just take a look where the ball is at. As soon as that ball leaves, it's the finish after the ball and a little trip there. Caught his back heel and trying to see who that was. Maximilian, potentially. He sits in that center back spot from time to time. Opportunity here, a little bit of real estate. Big collision. This will be a free kick opportunity for the Rush here, and a yellow card handed out. Owen Nover going to pick up the yellow. Watch the collision. Well, gotta say, pretty 50-50 at least in what we saw on that. But again, it was the intent of the player just to cut off his route. Did he back into it? Did he stick a hip out? Either way, a yellow card handed out and a free kick opportunity on top of the 18. Rush will take that. They haven't had many opportunities. They can get a set piece together here. Who's going to take it? Suka is number 19. As he lines up here. He will take it. Tries to drive it under the wall. The wall never got up in the air. Everybody stayed planted. That'll be a throw-in for Real, says the assistant on the far side. Real can push some numbers forward once again. Play on, says the official. Here comes Real. To the far side, numbers starting to come forward here. And drive, and this one's sent out. It'll be another corner opportunity. Well, the defenders have done a nice job for the Rush here. You start to wonder when fatigue starts to set in. They've spent a lot of time blocking a lot of shots, defending a lot of corners. This is the fourth one. Low driving kick, and it's headed out. Trouble for now. And a drive in this one. Good for 3, but it's too high. Football-wise, that would work just fine. Grant head out, and you could see an opportunity. That is a very nice save. Real with a couple of shots on goal unofficially. Scoreless. 24.5 minutes in here. And a throw in for a free kick for Real coming. I'm going to check on that USL 2 schedule. 2 playing on Fridays and Sundays. We'll be back with you 1 o'clock Sunday here from Denver Christian High School. I believe the Foxes coming in. By the sound of the players, sound of what they're asking for. Tyler Bell plays ahead, looking for a little bit of help. And the rush, able to get the ball back. Nutmeg there. And here come the rush. A quick push ahead and quickly denied. Graziano with the quick throw in and send it back. Nover's going to send it to that far side. They'll switch sides here. Work that right side. And they're showing a little patience. They've tried to send that ball over the top a couple of times. There's just nothing there. Graziano looking for some room there. Instead, Real will turn it right back over. Work to the right side. Real touch through. Defender will get to it first. Good play by the center back for the rush. Bell has to chop that one down. It's going to stay in possession though for Real. Tracked down by the rush. Can they get it out of their defensive third? The trouble's been getting by the midfield. Rush tried to get something put together. Nover was, even Nover was like, what are we doing here? I'm standing here, nobody's coming to get me. Nobody's moving. Sent out, that'll be a throw in for Real. Peeking ahead here. Some June 11 games, everything scheduled out, nothing final yet. Everybody playing in the evening. Throw in for Real here. Over trying to wish that one to the rush side. Bell gonna get it back, a little 1-2. And the rush starting to tighten up the defense here in the midfield a little bit. There's an awful lot of pressure to put on that back defenders. Ericsson's had to make one save. His defenders on the far post made a save as well. A couple of shots on goal. Another throw in for the Rush. Novers got it. Graziano doesn't find an opening. Boy, you could see in the bright pink kit, Cooper Erickson is out, way out here, off his line. The Rush really want to try to put the pressure on. They just can't find an opening through that midfield here, and it's turned over. Sent out. That'll be a throw in for the Rush. It's interesting, the defenders for the Rush getting highlighted here today for the simple fact that they're the ones that are touching the ball an awful lot. I'd like to be calling Palmer's name, who was on a run, but they couldn't squeeze the ball through. And here come the Rush once again. Real squeezed to that far side quite a bit. Talk about spacing defensively. Real just collapses on the ball here. Oh, a little real estate suddenly for the Rush here. Can Graziano find something downfield? Nope, not going to happen. And just as quickly, we talk about what Real does when they collapse on the ball. When that ball goes to the other side, they get back into their spacing very nicely. There's just not a lot of room there in the midfield. Erickson is going to get one. Looking for. Yep, coming back here to the side. You hear that great sound from the field here. They said switch it again. And you get it to this side. Oh, and play on, they say. Little forearm shiver in the back, onside, the drive, and a goal. Ethan Ballack. Able to get behind the defenders there, and the perfect timing and a perfect lead. That ball that was sent in.
Colorado. Off the feed by Ian Smith, number 3.
32nd minute here. So here's that goal. Boy, look at that. That forearm shiver. Sent right in. And again, perfect timing. It all started with that tackle there as they slowed down. So Ballack with the goal, and it's 1-0. Comes in the 32nd minute. And for the Rush, you got to keep that pressure on, see if they can find that opening. Sending it up over the top is not working for now. But they have not been able to find any kind of opening in that midfield as they try to do a better job, and they have done a better job of possessing, but they've spent a lot of time in the midfield possessing and not moving forward. Touched ahead, nothing there. They were looking for. Sousa had made a run forward. It's Palmer that runs forward, but Sousa has done it a couple of times. So let's take a look at the goal again as this ball is here. Boy, that's a right there. Forearm shiver. Wagner gives it right back, and then a beautiful touch ahead. Ballack puts it in the back of the net. Real going over the top here. Too much on that. Erickson's going to come off and grab it. '35th minute here. key for the Rush to find the equalizer before we hit intermission. That would be huge. Playing here at home. Looked good early, pushed hard into that offensive third, and then they have been back on their heels. Now, here over the last, really essentially what it feels like, about 8-9 minutes, they have possessed the ball, but they've not been able to move it forward. They've not been able to find an opening in that midfield. Real has really tightened up. And again, and now they're a good 30 yards back now. Erickson and Nover touching back and forth. Nover has it. Looking for something ahead. Nifty work by Bell, trying to keep it alive. It's going to be a throw in for Real here on the near side. Again, anytime that ball starts to get into the midfield, Real just collapses on it. They can get a touch and a quick touch out. Potentially, the Rush could be able to push something forward. They tried early on with the balls over the top. Real defended that well. Too much on that, and a turnover, and the Rush can push down toward the offensive third here. They will throw it back to the midfield. Graziano will get it here on the near side. Nobody to go over the top to right now. Oh, a little real estate to work for. Palmer's there, not a great touch though. Could not settle it in. Real will have possession. Out it goes, a throw in for Real. 37th minute here. 1-0 lead, goal in the 32nd. Wasn't that long ago. Real has had 4 corner opportunities. They've had 3 shots on goal. 1 of them have gone through. Sun's starting to set here. Lights are going to start taking effect here. A 7:30 start. Pushed it a little bit here. Maybe some of that had to do with the heat, though. Hey, if it was, nice move, Joe. I'm here to tell you. Because it's a hot one. And if you're playing on the sports surface out there, that flubber, it gets hot. And that's because it keeps in all the heat, all of that rubber. And again, it's the recycled rubber, essentially recycled tires that are all shredded up and put on the field. And so you lay that out there, that's where a lot of the bounce comes from. But it absorbs a lot of heat. So it may be 79. And again, I'm not a scientist and I don't know for sure, but maybe 79. It feels closer to 99. And, you know, my executive producer is on top of me, letting me know about facts and thoughts. Phil Mildren says, think about the slide tackling. A little different on the ground. Yeah, well, you come home and you've got enough recycled rubber in there. You can build yourself another tire, essentially. You'll be finding pieces of rubber in your shoes and in your pant legs and in your pockets. And, you know, it's amazing. Even calling games and a nice slide and a save, it'll earn a corner for Real. But, again, it's about all the Rush could do here. Feels like, you know, it starts to compound, you know, on itself. You start getting, you know, squared and cubed as opposed to times. The hotter it gets. So again, you get temperature start to push toward 100. It starts to feel like 125, 130. I mean, it really is that bad. I was going to say, ooh, the in swinger there and headed up out of trouble. another corner opportunity. Wowzers. I don't know who got their head on that one. That's a big, big save. 'Cause that one was coming on goal. Another corner opportunity for Real. This will be their 6th of the first half. And it got by 2 Real players who were up in the air. They could not get ahead on it. So a goal kick coming, and crisis averted for now. I was going to mention, as somebody who worked the sidelines and did some play-by-play, a lot of play-by-play actually, I would take home some of that rubber with me. I always felt like, or even getting ready for the next game. Suddenly I've sent it off to the cleaners and I reach my pocket and there's little beads of rubber in there. I'm like, wow, can't get those out, huh? But as the sun sets here, the temperature will drop a little bit and it'll start to feel a little bit better, that's for sure. Good throw in here over the top. Real battling for it. On that far side, can the Rush get it out? They can indeed. Could not settle it though. A heavy touch and out it goes. It'll be a throw in for Real. Under 5 to go here in this first half. 1-0 Real. And pushing for more. Slight cross there, and the Rush were right on top of it. Kyler Bell with it now. Sends to the far side. Bell will get it back. Bell with that left foot. Sends it in, and center back for the Rush, able to clear it out of harm's way. Can the Rush take advantage? Can they push forward? A lot of numbers forward for Real right now. Chipped over the top. Ball disrupts the entire process. Here comes Real back the other way. Throw in for the Rush to the far side. They'll catch a break on that far side. Another throw in for the Rush. Erickson's going to get this one. Rush still had possession here. A lot of red shirts trying to negotiate. Whoopsie daisy. Ballack got it on his foot. He scored the first goal. Alex sends ahead a drive right at Erickson. He's able to deflect it right straight back and out of harm's way. Another corner opportunity being earned here. Wowzers. Point blank. David Biggers drilled one. Erickson held firm. Well, this will be another in-swinger, and if I know how things are set up here for Real, it's going to be an aggressive one. Nope, they'll go short corner. Now they'll set it in. Looking. Wagner finding a little room. That hit the side of the netting. It'll be a goal kick or another corner. The way they're setting up, it's another corner opportunity. Phew. Zion Wagner is going to take his time getting over there. The corner opportunity. 7 corner opportunities for Real Colorado. Well, you're looking for the equalizer, but you can't get into your offensive third. Oh, no, through Erickson's hands and set in. Cooper Erickson off his line, but could not corral it.
Colorado.
And a late goal is
And
a
that was
stunner
Reed
here.
Roberts, number 26, who put it in.
Thank you, Mr. Public Address Announcer, Reed Roberts. Fort Collins product. Takes that ball that goes right through Erickson's hands. Look at here, and that is a drive there. And what I think is Cooper, he wasn't sure if he wanted to punch it out. It was coming right to him, or am I going to try to gather it in, or am I just going to put my hands together and try to punch it forward? Ideally, you'd love to be able to grab it, but there's a lot of pace on that ball. Really, for any keeper, you want to punch it up out of the way, but it was about chest high, or excuse me, about head high. So the very definition of being handcuffed as a keeper. And did not choose one or the other, and he came back and bit him. Roll in the 44th and a 2-0 lead. So Ballack and Baller, or Ballack and Roberts, excuse me, the 2 goals for Real Colorado. This is a hard-charging club. It's interesting the pressure they're able to put forward. After they got that goal in the 32nd minute, they just settled in the midfield and wouldn't let the rush push anybody forward. They didn't settle back into a shell, but they became a little more conservative. They didn't push forward. And actually, I should say they had settled back into that midfield before that and forced a turnover. That's where the first goal came from. They really had, that pressure had been there the first 20 minutes of the match, and then they just kind of settled back looking for opportunities here. Look at a road just off to the east of us here, and I'm not sure what they're racing. It needs a tune-up. 8th corner opportunity. A header off the top of the head, and now it goes. It'll be a goal kick here. And it will not be a goal kick because that will be the end of the first half here. About a minute and 20 seconds of extra time, and then we roll into intermission. 2-0. Real Colorado with the lead on the Colorado Rush here. Denver Christian High School in Lakewood. We'll be back in just a bit.
B-O-W-L-E-R-O Bolero. B-O-W-L-E-R-O Bolero.
Having a party down at the lanes. We're gonna rock it in the arcade. We'll eat like kings. The food's insane. Best party ever. Hey, 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 hey.
B-O-W-L-E-R-O Bolero. B-O-W-L-E-R-O Bolero.
So what's it gonna be tonight? Be the crew that rolls deep. Be Lord of the Lanes. Be your alter ego. Be unfiltered. Be a strike dance machine. Be that guy. Be ballsy. Be 12 pounds of fury. Be superstitious. Be granny style. Be any style. Hey, it's your night. Be bold. Bolero.
It's your family's favorite day to bowl, eat, and have fun. Kids Fest is back at Bolero and AMF Bowling Centers with dates in May and June. Kids under 15 can enjoy free 1-hour bowling and shoe rental and a free $5 arcade card during these special events. Not only that, get discounts on all menu items kids love, like $1 cookies, $2 hot dogs, and much more. Parents can join in on the fun too with discounted bowling for adults during Kids Fest. One lucky family will have a chance for their child to win 1 free year of PBA Junior Club. Want to learn more about Kids Fest at Bolero and AMF Bowling Centers near you? Head to Bolero.com to find out the closest bowling center, and we'll see you on the lanes. Capelli Sport is an established global team sports provider with partners reaching all corners of the world. Capelli Sport has developed a success on the platform of GMA Accessories, a global retail manufacturer and importer of apparel, footwear, and fashion accessories, which was founded by CEO and President George Alters in 1990. Capelli Sport has developed an ownership and management component of its business to include ownership shares in 3 top professional clubs: MSV Duisburg of Germany, HB Koeg of Denmark, Inter Allies of Ghana, and USL League Two team Cedar Stars Rush. These clubs support the growth of Capelli Sport as well as focus on player development and exclusive player opportunities. The uniqueness of Capelli Sport business model, network, and experience puts the company in a league of its own in the service, expertise, and support it gives its partners. Capelli Sport is focused on working with like-minded individuals with a goal to push the limits and chart new territories. For more information, visit CapelliSport.com or email contact us at CapelliSport.com.
clear hard to keep. Everybody wants a piece of you. So don't lose it. Take your time. Work hard. Don't give up. And when your moment comes, breathe through and focus.
Intermission here, 2-0. Real Colorado with the 2-0 lead on the Colorado Rush. And a dominant performance in that first half. Let's look at the first half numbers. Real, 8 corner opportunities, 6 unofficial shots on goal, 2 of those going through. 1 a misplay in the 44th minute by Cooper Erickson. The ball went through his hand, and it was a ball that was driven in on a corner opportunity. Could not corral it. Tried to actually, it looked like he was kind of in between, but I think he tried to catch it. It went through his hands, and Reed Roberts jumped on it. That was the second goal. The first goal came in the 32nd minute. Balik with the goal on a turnover in the midfield and a beautiful feed ahead. I did not see who got the assist, but Ethan Balik put home the first one. Reed Roberts the second, and the Rush find themselves down by 2 goals here as we start this second half. They'll go left to right in front of us. Real Colorado, as they did in that first half, starting off gangbusters and quickly pushing ahead, but an offside will stop that. Now the Rush will have a free kick opportunity. And the Rush back to doing what they were doing in the really 25 minutes of that first half and just looking for an opening in the midfield. Spent a lot of time doing this. Real, no reason to change up tactics by any means. A friend of mine, mutual friend that Phil knows and folks know on the streaming side of things, Kevin Schaefer, asking me about my favorite golf course, which I have not seen a lot of golf courses this year thanks to baseball, but it was a beautiful day for golf if you wanted to do it, that's for sure. It has been here, and fairly dry. We're into the extreme category in some places, so it is still a warm one. I want to see where we sit here as the sun's gone down. It's dropped 4 degrees since the kickoff. 75 degrees, clear skies. Will cool down, thank goodness, because we're 5,200 feet above sea level. And that breeze will start to come off of the mountains here, we hope. In the meantime, Real Colorado probing and looking for some room here as they did in that first half. And Kyler Bell pushing through, turned over. Rush have an opportunity. Here they come. Souza, nothing there. Real reacted very quickly. Can the Rush get something together? That'll be a throw-in for the Rush here on the near side. Ethan Ash. Let the throw in, touched right back to him. A little trouble here. Look out, turned over on the run. For Real, he's taken down from behind. That will be a yellow card. The free kick will come right at the top of the 18. He did not point to the square. Thank goodness if you're a Rush fan. Adonisson is going to be tabbed with the yellow card. Real had a yellow card handed out in the first half.
Real Colorado with a
It is a penalty kick. He pointed down, but he didn't point at the spot. He pointed where the foul came, and it was inside the 18, so a penalty kick opportunity here for Real to add to this lead. They'll go right. Erickson went to his right, and a third goal. John Randall with Real puts it home. Randall, the product from Arvada, playing at the University of Central Arkansas right now.
19 able to put that in.
Faith Christian product as well. And again, looks fairly simple. Erickson just guessed wrong. And PK in the 50th minute. Well, for the Rush now, you got to start pushing forward. Things could get really out of hand, but you have to start taking those chances. You want to try to get back into this one. So Real's done a nice job of countering anything that the Rush had. This will be a free kick opportunity and a spot where there could be a set piece as well. They're setting it up with a set piece here. Behind Cody. Cody tried to slip it in, and instead it'll be sent right back down. Too much on it. Morris put the foot on it, and Real will have possession. Goals in the 32nd, the 44th, and the 50th now. Cooper's going to come off his line here. Rush will try to push forward. It's just been crushing defense by Real. Kyler Bell gives it up. And now Cody trying to settle that one in there, could not. That's a tough one. Fading away off the chest. You try to take a little off, but you also try to keep it in bounds. That's a tough trick. Boy, that is danger, close. But the ball ricocheted back to Erickson, and he's able to play it out. And the Rush can work their way through here. And a little bit of an opening, take it away. Real there again with that defense. Onside, they say. Randall works to the side, drive, and he's got back-to-back goals. John Randall, a little speed, got to that right foot, curls it inside the far post. 2 goals in 2 minutes by John Randall. Take a look at this here. A good feed. Boy, that's so close to being offside. But he just pulls it to that right foot, puts the boot on it. And a solid strike. And again, this is where the trouble starts to come. They've got to go up over the top. They've been looking for Palmer down there. Drive into the box, a drive, and an answer. An answer by the Rush. Quickly get it to the circle. The Rush want to go back to work here. That was a beautiful counter. Souza able to put it away. Guilherme Souza makes it 4-1. Goals coming fast and furious now. Well, it's a good way to answer. You cut the lead to 3 here, but you have to keep that kind of pressure on now. And Real has shown that they've been able to react very nicely. A couple of transitions so that led to goals. Randall, the latest in the 52nd. Ballack's goal back in the 32nd minute was the same thing. It was a turnover in the midfield and a quick strike. Ericsson's going to take the free kick. By the way, that goal, the first, at least as I'm trying to keep track as best I can, first shot on goal for the Rush. One that was on frame. Pushing forward. Opportunity felt like it was there momentarily. Rush will have a throw in. Graziano into the middle of the pitch here. Rush can reset. Pitzman. Gutierrez looking for some help. Earned a throw in here on the near side. Touch to the top of the 18, bicycle kick will be sent straight into the air and grabbed by the keeper, Morris, who thought that he was going over the top of somebody and was not. He ended up losing a little air as he landed on the ball there. Certainly nothing foul going on there by any means. Morris, watch here as that ball, a bicycle kick attempt. Gutierrez in there, and then he got out of the way. And Morris thought that he was going to be landing on top of him. And it's funny, one of the Real players you saw there in the reaction on the replay, one of the Real players was upset saying, well, he moved. Well, we could have stayed there, and then they both could have gotten hurt. Morris just didn't realize that he had moved, so he was tucking, thinking there was going to be a collision there. There's certainly nothing nefarious going on. Gutierrez trying to get the head to it. Good solid headers. He tried to flick it on. To the top it comes. Morris will get to it first as he comes off his line just in time. And the roll ahead. Holiday. Real trying to push forward here. They do not have to hustle by any means, but Biggers now to the far side. See, it's just hard in pro development. You just want to keep pushing forward here. Real's got an opening. A cross in. Erickson got a piece of it, and it'll be sent away, but not completely out of harm's way. That one never made it through. And sent to the far side. Real will turn it right back over. Keep the pressure on. Grant Bell will send here to the near side. Ballack, that is, who had the first goal in this contest. We've had 5. Real keeping that pressure on. Just cannot find an opening. This will be sent to the side to throw in for Real. Ethan Ballack in the 32nd. Reed Roberts in the 44th. Right before we got to intermission, it was 2-0. Real. And John Randall took the penalty kick. Made it 3-0. In the 52nd, John Randall got a turnover and a lead ahead and took it into the 18 off that right boot. Put it inside the far post. Made it 4-0, but a quick strike in the 53rd. Guillermo Sousa able to get the first goal for the Rush here. See if it's broken the seal here. Well defended. Here come the Rush on a push. On the far side. What a little push this. Stremel got to the ball, a push on the far side. That's going to be a free kick opportunity. Works like a corner. So the Rush can set things up here. Well, the official standing waiting, saying this is where it's going to be. What have the Rush drawn up here? Anything up their sleeves? Oh, and this one is way too deep and out of play. Remember, the Colorado Rush going through a little upheaval. They lost their head coach. He's off to the IMG Academy for the MLS. Congratulations to Elliot Prost. So Levi Russell has taken over as the interim head coach here for the Rush. Still that attacking style. Real has squashed it here. At least in the first 52 minutes anyway. The Rush have started to tilt the field back in their direction here a little bit. No need to do it. They still have some time. A little over a half hour still left. A throwing opportunity earned here for the Rush. Early ball back to Erickson. And again, the Rush testing to see if Real will keep their shape defensively in that midfield, and I'm here to tell you, they've done a pretty nice job here. An hour in. And they've been able to counter off of it as well. So forward. Oh, the Rush able to find some room. Down this side. Maximilian to that left foot. Cross in there, a drive and a goal, and it is cut in half. 4-2, and the Rush are back into it. Jake Feener. Beautiful. Maximilian did a lot of the work down this right side, was able to pull it back to the center of the pitch, and finds Feener right down that left side. Coming fast and furious, don't turn away. Here come the Rush once again. Boy, get another one here, and it's anybody's contest then. Nifty play. Kyler Bell able to get the ball away for Real. So let's go in for the Rush, and again, keeping possession here. Been a good 10 minutes for the Rush. They need another good 10 minutes here. And a drive, and this one will go a little wide. Why not take a shot from distance at least once? The Rush haven't really attempted it at this point in the match, though. Why not? And now really keeping pressure on. Maximilian was the one who tried it from distance. And he's the one that's been chasing around back there. Morris, too much on it. He's just getting it out of harm's way. I think he was intending to try to find Grant Bell there, but the Rush keep possession. Now can go back to work, although they're going to have to send it back here a little ways. Where they had the numbers forward, but Real just defense crushing in there, and then sent to the side, and a turnover. It'll be a Real throw-in. Throw in for Real on the far side. It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. The Rush cannot allow another goal. And Maximilian cannot control it, and it'll be a throw in for Real. Just walking a tightrope on that far side. Again, you're just joining us. Welcome in. 4-2. 4 unanswered goals by Real. And you started to feel like this thing could be over. We hadn't even gotten to the hour mark. But then a nice goal by Guilherme Souza. Jake Feener cut the lead in half here, and the Rush have been pushing forward. And the road doesn't seem so long. They really look good. Good eyes. Burl Shepard with the eyes up, finding an opening there as Real tried to collapse, making those longer passes out of harm's way. Tracked in the corner, and a throw in for the Rush here. Kevin Sela working on that far side over there. And another throw in opportunity. Maximilian got caught, clipped there on that back heel, and down he goes. It'll be a free kick on top of the 18. He's not in the box. We're in a dangerous area here. You take a look here. He just as he's trying to make his way inside, that back heel got clipped. A dangerous area here as Real sets the wall up. Well, is it Pekovic? He's going to take it here with that left foot potentially. He's the one who's kind of lining it up. In the meantime, Morris is directing where he wants that wall set up. Jake Morris hasn't seen a lot. A couple shots on goal, they've both gone through. Is it Shepard or Pekovic? Shepard the righty, Pekovic. Gonna take it, left foot. Curled right into the wall, had an opening there. Bounding ball, it's into the 18 and a shove from behind. It'll be a free kick opportunity for Real. Maximilian just put the old forearm into the back there of one of the Real players and knocked him over. 68 minutes into the match here. It's been a good one. A lot of offense here. Awful lot of defense by Real in that first half. Rush just couldn't crack the code. They've finally done it. Now they've been able to put some serious pressure on. That'll be a throw in for the Rush. Greg Tracy is kind of staying on top of there. The Pomona High School product. Instead of keeping the ball in the air, he let it drop, settle in, and a little flick on. Caught one of the Real players. So a throw in here from the near side. What an aggressive throw coming here. Rush get it back. There. Played off the ball. It's sent to the side. It'll be a throw in for the Rush, though. Keeping the pressure on. Colorado Rush going to try the left side now. Real collapsing with that defense, and the Rush have to settle it back. start over again. Holtzman send it here. Shepard back to the point, essentially. Shepard's got it there. Ooh, that one took an odd hop on the turf there. Had a lot of spin on it. It was like a 9-iron coming in there. Sent ahead. Feener's trying to lay that off. Rush still in that danger zone. Top of the box, left foot drive, and didn't have the intended effect that Greg Tracy wanted. And here comes Real. Countering. And a free kick opportunity for Real here. Everybody can catch their breath. Hour and 10 minutes into this. 4-2 for the Rush. 2 unanswered goals, Sousa and Feener. The 53rd and the 62nd, but you thought, well, if you could keep up that kind of pace, you're right back into this thing. That was danger close right there. Good job defensively by the Rush. Feener tried to just kind of let that one go through, but there was nobody else in support. Too much. Throw in for the Rush here on the near side.
John, drop. Go to the lead there, John. John, you gotta drop here. Go to the drop. Drop. John, go tight. John, again.
Gutierrez hanging tough, got one right in the noggin, and is playing on. Maximilian down that left side. Can he find it? Yeah! Hopper Maximilian, and it's 4-3. Drive at that left foot. That's where he wanted it there. You could see trailing Owen over. Well, the pace continues here. We'll call it the 71st after the celebration. This is what you love about the Pro Development League, the USL 2. It can be high scoring at times, and it certainly is high scoring here this evening. A lot of fun. We still got a lot of time left in this one as well. And the Rush on the push again. Shepard to the top of the 18. He'll hold the through ball nifty. Gutierrez was going to let that go through, but it caught the back heel of a Real player, and then the cross goes by the goal mouth there, but Morris, you can see him breathing a sigh of relief there. All the shots that have been on frame for the Rush have come here in the second half, and they've gone through. 4-3 Real Colorado. The Rush with 3 unanswered goals. Well, you know what side the momentum is on now, but can you keep it up? Can you find that equalizer? Morris with the goal kick here. Flicked up and out, and a throw in for the Rush once again.
EB10 right, EB10
Erickson has to jog to that back kick there, but the Rush will keep possession. For the moment. Boy, that pressure, you could just feel it. Colorado, the rush just pushing ahead, feeling it here. Over the end line it will go, though. That'll be a goal kick. Maximilian could not catch up to that one. And again, I'm going to say it. I know it goes without saying, but I'm going to say it. The Rush cannot allow a goal here. They have worked too hard to get back into this contest. Here, it would just be demoralizing. They're playing on adrenaline right now. You've got another 15 minutes to find that equalizer. You hope less. Good run here. Heavy touch, though. It'll go over the goal line and over the end line, I should say, and a goal kick coming. How long can you ride on the adrenaline here? Back to back to back goals. Can you find number 4? Get the equalizer here. Morris is taking his time here, giving both sides a bit of a break here. Into the midfield, Real trying to really try to put something together here. Well, it's a beginning. Cross toward the top of the box. Rush respond defensively very nicely. Got back very quickly and can counter here. Gutierrez. Oh, looking for that opening there. It wasn't there. Well, back to Pena. Pena has it taken away. Little space, chipped ahead. Maximilian's got it on his boots. He's offside. I think he heard the whistle and tried to shoot anyway, just to give it a shot. So had not settled it in. Otherwise, there'd have been another touch and a run. Touched over the top here. There's Randall. Randall with a PK and a goal to follow, and he gets taken down here and hooked up pretty good. Little Shepard getting tangled up with Randall. Randall was upset he got knocked down, but then he hooked the leg on him, and as Shepard tried to stand up, it was pretty easy to see. As Shepard tried to stand up, Randall hooked him. Wanted to say a little something. Watch here, and you'll see the finish here. It is he did get the ball, but it was dangerous, but then you can see Randall hook the leg on him to try to draw the confrontation. Pretty easy video evidence here. Nobody's going to get a card, but they'll both get a stern talking to by the official. In the meantime, a free kick for Real. Send it to the far side. Ooh, a lot of air underneath that one. I wasn't sure that was coming down. And now a turnover. Maximilian touches through. He's onside. Oh, my goodness. We're going to have to wait for the equalizer. I thought it was there, and Morris comes up with a giant save. Jake Feener. Watch this run. Maximilian with a perfect touch. He tries to go to that right foot, and Morris got down there and made the save. It's just the second corner kick opportunity for the Rush here. Be an outswinger toward the far post. Real will head it out. Settled nicely and sent here to the side. And Morris will snatch the offering from Feener out of the air. Oh, so close. I thought it was coming here in the 79th. Free kick opportunity for Real. 79 minutes in here. And a throw-in opportunity for the rush here. Pushed forward, Shepard. Trying to set it up here. Didn't have the desired effect. Now Real push forward. Pena working his way through that left side toward the top of the box, sent out of harm's way for the moment. And it'll be a throw-in for Real here on the near side. David Pena got by one rush player and then sent it toward the top of the box. There just wasn't any support up there. The rush collapsed very quickly. For Real, the clock can't tick up any faster. Going to feel like they're playing on their last legs. Did such a nice job playing defensively in that first half. A clean sheet in that first 45 minutes. But they have been chasing the rush the entire second half here. Another opportunity, a drive and a save by Morris. That was an absolute hot shot there. Kevin Sela. Wow. That's a drive and a great save by Morris. There's a drive that'll go wide and high. Got a little under 10 minutes here to try to find the equalizer. For the rush, back-to-back goals. Sousa in the 53rd, 62nd minute. Jake Feener in the 71st minute. Hopper Maximilian. All coming about 9 minutes apart here. If the same thing holds true, it could come at any moment. On that left side, and a nice slide tackle, and it'll be a quarter. Well, the official clock being kept on the field here. So we know certainly less than 10 minutes left here, and the rest of the time will be kept officially, and it's always kept on the field here, but now we're guessing as best we can. Can the Rush push themselves forward here? Best we could tell, we got about 8 minutes left here, and that's over the boundary line, and a throw-in coming for Real. Again, we're not in a playoff situation here, so there's no overtime. We play to the full time, and that's where we end. But I say this now, as the Rush with 3 unanswered goals, you get another one here and you come away with a draw, you would be very happy after the way things started out. Send it back. Instead, it's a turnover, and now on the run. Randall's got it, and he's onside. Randall down this near side. Sit up, chip through. Goal number 5. Ethan Ballack gets his second goal. It's a bracket for him. He started with a goal, and now goal number 5 for Real, and a nifty feed by Randall. You watch here, and just there's no reason to hustle forward. He knows that support is coming here. Not much the Rush could do. They got caught pressing, pushing numbers forward. That is a giant goal. And his best guess, 84th or 85th minute here. And really we're guessing because the clock is shut down, so the official time being kept on the field. And it's not often you come to a soccer match and suddenly you see 8 total goals, but that's what's happened here. And it was a good thing for the Rush. At least when we had a total of 7 goals, they cut the lead to 1, but now they've got to find 1 plus an equalizer here. They want to come away with a draw. And that's tough to do. The clock has frozen here, so again, we're kind of guessing, but around about 5 minutes of time left before we hit full time. And that's a best guess. Official time being kept on the field here. A throw in for Real on the far side. Boy, for Ballack, and Randall's been fantastic. 2 goals for himself, a PK. Another goal after that PK. There's a save by Erickson straight ahead. But again, Randall's penalty kick made it 3-0, and then added another goal himself on a turnover by the Rush. That made it 4-0, and then Randall with the assist to Ethan Ballack. Chipped ahead into the zone, just headed up for the moment. Feener couldn't do much with that though. And now Real. And a push from behind, another push, and whenever there's a reaction to the action, that reaction usually gets called, so a break for the Rush here. They will have a free kick opportunity. Again, it'll be from distance, it'll be a quick restart as well. Rush just want to keep the pressure on here. 4 to 5 minutes potentially remaining. The clock is frozen here, so the official time on the field. Top of the box. Oh, left to the side for Gutierrez. He couldn't get to it. Maximilian doing his best, trying to work in. Nothing there. Nothing there. This one's going to be sent here to the side and toward the press box at that. Needed a little more distance to it to get it in the window here. Free kick opportunity? No, 50-50 ball. That actually ended up hitting the official, and a drive to that far post. Bounding ball. Rush going to keep the pressure on. And we're going back the other way. Tough call for the Rush here. Pushing the numbers forward. It's going to be a quick restart. Well, the official says, nope, let's restart it again. Three to 4 minutes left, that not including any extra time that might be there. Again, the clock is frozen. So those technical difficulties has us kind of guessing at what the real time is. That real time is down on the field with the official. Sent ahead and onside. King up top. Gutierrez has it. And was looking here to the near side until it was there, but Rush will have to track it down and try again. And they whistle and they say, yeah, that's a free kick and a quick restart. Here come the Rush back the other way. Tracy sends to the side. The Rush will try the left side. Such a tall task here. Hiltzman need 2 goals here. You've got to throw everything you can into it. Maximilian could not settle it to get the boot on it. It took that extra high bounce when he touched it the first time. I think he wanted to try to settle it with the foot and send it forward. Instead, it really bounded high. Wasn't going to be able to get a boot on it. Did earn a corner out of it, though. It is only the 3rd corner the entire evening for the Rush here. Miami, a worm burner there, and sent out, so another corner opportunity. Probing to see if there is an opening. Coming down to full time. It's close to the far post. Too high, and you could see that Logan Hitzman, the Mountain Range product, was probably the intended player. You can see him go up high on that far post, but it was too high for him. And why not? It's a tall drink of water out there. Send him down from his defensive position anytime you get a set piece. Rahimi was looking for some support down that left side. Too much on it, though. Close to full time, and I think both teams are worn down. A total of 8 goals here. Rush should need 2 more to earn a draw. Real, they just like to keep it on their boots and pass it around a little bit. Possession is a good thing if you're Real Colorado. The U-19 clubs played very well. A grab and a pull from behind and a quick restart, and a yellow card handed out. And a quick yellow card. So a yellow card to Maximilian. And a yellow card handed out to Real as well. I don't know who he gave it to with Real, but certainly something that Maximilian said. And again, as you heard one of the players say, it's only about a minute left in Real. Will be to full time. That'll be a throw in for the Rush on the far side. Can they add another one here? Earn a corner, and they did. Well, it's a faux pas for an announcer to say tale of 2 halves, but that's what it's been. Not really a faux pas, but it gets to be cliche, but it has. Real Colorado looked fantastic in that first half defensively. They get a couple of goals, 1 on a counter, and that is going to do it. The Rush came back in a big way. 3 unanswered goals to cut the lead to 1, but Ethan Ballack, the cherry on top. Ballack bracketing things with a goal in the 32nd and in the 84th-ish. Again, the clock froze up on us here. Reed Roberts for the 2nd goal of the game to make it 2-0 in the 44th. That's where we headed in at intermission. A penalty kick opportunity for Real. And John Randall did the honors, making it 3-0. That happened in the 50th minute. And then 2 minutes later, Randall able to score a goal all by himself. Not a PK. It was a turnover by the Rush. Made it 4-0. But then the Rush came storming back. Guilherme Souza with a goal in the 53rd minute. Jake Feener. Then in the 62nd, made it 4-2, and Hopper Maximilian with a goal in the 71st, cutting the lead to 1, but then Balik's goal, the stake through the heart that finished things off. 5-3 the final. The Rush fall here at home to Real Colorado, the U-19 club. Great night of soccer. It did not finish the way that Rush fans wanted. We'll be back with you 1 o'clock Sunday. We've got the Foxes coming into town here at Denver Christian High School. If you'd like to come out, we hope you do. If you don't, keep an eye on us here as we will stream things out. Thanks to my executive producer, Phil Mildred. I'm Corey Lopez. We'll talk to you on Sunday. Rush fall here to Real Colorado, 5-3 the final. Good night from Lakewood.